This shit's still gonna keep fucking loading. There we go. And here's what you're looking at. It's still installed. See, I didn't want that. Because if I say go and find a villager. In fact, let me just crank it down a little bit. I'm not using all the render because there's fog anyway. Look, what is that? What is this? I didn't know there was a Days Alive. Stop. Like, that's fucking huge. So, we'll turn that down. In fact. Okay, we're gonna fucking change that. Remove that mod. That's gonna be a pain in the fucking arse. Just shut that cunt down. Just give me a sec. Should load in a second. For now, I'm just going to suffer the consequences of my own greed. Hurrah! My own greed sickens me. I bought that right before I was going to stream, and I thought, I'm thirsty, and I didn't fancy anything in the house. So, the consequence of my own greed, I went and bought a pack of 4 monsters. Just putting some shit up. Hello, Josh. Yeah, my own greed sickens me. When I bought energy drinks just for the sake of streaming. It's not even like, you know, it's not even like it's a late one for me. It's 11 in the morning. That's much better. You know, it's coming on midday. I'm gonna go grab some dinner in a second, probably. We'll have like a mukbang stream of sorts. Man, I'm loving being back. Aside from, like, there was a period at basic training when I think some people knew that I was at basic training that were saying all this shit. And, like, I logged on the one morning to about 3 new message requests off of, like, what I can only assume is Shio's alts. Like, saying that they wished I blew my head off on the range. It's like, fucking grow up there. Like, someone's ulting and, like, sending me death threats. It's funny as fuck. I didn't even get on the range. I was injured before that. That's why I'm here. Picked up that injury. Well, worse than injury. And then they got rid of me. Took them 3 weeks, but they got rid of me. So, I was there. I was at basic training for 4 weeks. 3 of them I was sitting around on injuries. Like shit. Which is suboptimal. So, I know it's been a minute since I actually streamed this. Like, I'm fairly sure last time I streamed, this wasn't even built, or it was like in the process of being built. Yeah, got a couple of mini mods on there. But you are good front. To be fair, I do with you being a farmer. Let's see. 5 farmer. I don't sound. Right, I want to flatten this area here out. Because I don't have dirt. So. I can make bank. I can make bear bank. Can I? Oh. Sorry, oh fuck. I think I've got gold as well. And I'm not using it for anything. Like gold. There's like no gold there. Is of very little value. Iron's gonna be a little more important. Because I have a feeling they're gonna be able to use it for what's it called now? Like the smithing and shit. We're doing baked potatoes, right? Oh shit. I didn't mean to do that. Just punch the bastard. Okay, yeah, you need to diversify. I didn't even know this. I was rewatching a load of the videos for this mod, the villager mod, while I was down there. And I didn't even know, but you had to diversify your food supply, or else it'll make the villagers unhappy. So, like, I had no idea until, like, I was wondering why my villagers were always so, like, depressed. And it turns out I wasn't giving them enough, like, food diversity. Like, expand your kitchen as such. You know, what you're giving them and whatnot. And I don't want snowballs, I have no need for them. Hello! I am, me personally, I'm not doing too bad. Obviously I'm a bit, you know, meh with the, you know, getting discharged and whatnot. Well, pending a discharge. You know, I didn't speak too much about it really on Discord. I'll put some on later maybe. But long story short, I've been, majority of people will know that I was going to basic training in the British Army, and I'm pending a discharge for injury. So I was there for like, just about 4 weeks, and then I got injured. And they got rid of me. But, honestly, op cryo. I mean, I'm not doing Black Hawk, I don't think anymore. Because of what happened, which I'll probably again bring up sooner rather than later. But I did see the trailer, and I'm not too, should I say, impressed? Like, it's just, I don't think it's, you know, we want zombies and whatnot, but I don't think it's something that would need a new operation as such, like Operation Cryo. Operation Phoenix was always going to be the better name, but also stuff like, you know, it's not that major of an update. It doesn't need to be Operation Cryo when, by the looks of it, they're just adding zombies. Both game modes, but like I said, it's not that big. It doesn't need to be a whole new operation when there's, realistically speaking, there doesn't seem to be too much content. It's like the whole point of, I think, Cryo is just going to be, hey look, we did zombies. Which is fine, like I said again, but it shouldn't be Operation Cryo. It should just be 8 point whatever. Or maybe even, you know, 9. But without any content to back up everything else now, just kinda, oh, we've got a zombie sound. But, oh, is the game too loud? Have I fucked that one? Did I? Okay. Oh, someone's just pinged me in the Discord with villager news. I named it that. Right, that should fix... I should fix it, right? Can you hear me better now? Unfortunately. Okay, what I'll do actually, just turn that down as well. That should sit. That should sort it. Yeah. I've never been great with volume. There. But yeah, no. I don't think Operation Cryo is one of those updates that needs to be a new operation. Like, a new operation should be a big step. They should have done a new operation with 8.0. Because then you've got flashbangs, you've got LMGs, you've got the framework put in place for, you know, breaching shotguns, you've got, what's it called? Yeah, no, better explosions, anti-air, helicopters repelling. You know what I mean? Like, it's... I don't think it should be cryo, it should just be... My mind's gone blank. It should have just been a regular update. Not regular, but you know. Like an 8.4 or 8.5, whatever. Gen 3 was sound. We all missed that, honestly. Is there a zombie underneath the fucking building again? Like, I thought... torches on me. Honestly, it's getting annoying, this. It's like zombies just fucking appearing under here. Honestly, Gen 3 was like... the peak. Ah. Look, I did like this then. Yeah, I did like this up. Forgot I had that creeper texture pack on. Okay, that's sorted. Fucking hope. Right. Gen 3 was like, I think, the peak of it. See, obviously, Gen 4, it's got far better gunplay, but it doesn't feel like Black Hawk anymore. It's like a Black Hawk 6. and find this trader as well then. Gunpowder again. Oh. Cleric can enchant that. Nothing. Amazing. But yeah, like I probably will have to make a video where I like go over the shit that was happening. I'll look away for a second. Wasn't there a creeper here? But yeah, no, I might just use a background footage off this, to be fair. Like, some of the stuff that went on. And, like, I've never had a problem with talking about it. I never will have a problem with talking about it. Never have. Was Platinum 5 kind of couldn't wait to be done with it. I've messaged mods regarding it. And the general consensus is all the stuff that's happened in the past is relevant only when it benefits them. Like, I messaged a mod and I was like, can you do something please about the fucking death threats and I don't know if it would be classed as like doxing, but there were people saying stuff in Platinum 5 that was like very fucking personal stuff about me. And they were like, oh, we can't do anything about it. But then like they're using images of shit that's been said outside of Platinum 5 against me still. And it's like, so you can't action stuff that's happened outside of Discord, but you cannot action that. It's like fucking sound. You know. In the end, it's done. I'm not, like, in a chokehold to say nice things about them anymore. Which, in a way, sound. I've got plenty I want to say, but that's for, like, another time, should we say. The mod has been sacked, though. I don't know why. It was like today. There's been a huge shake-up, actually, in Platinum 5. And it's just kind of making me think. Interesting. Stuff has happened. I don't know what. In fact, I could probably have a look. Yeah, Cry got banned, and Delhi got demoted. And I think it was just that they were just saying like it's a shit operation name. And like it, you know, the same stuff that I've been thinking about. You know, it doesn't need to be its own operation, and like they've been banned for it now. Which is like they've had their free speech shut down. It's like the UK. But you know, it's just interesting. Cry reminds me of Cry. Nah, it's just because it's literally just that, oh, we built New York in the winter, so The one frustrating thing about zombies, actually, when I did have a playtest, was short melee weapons. The zombies, I think, attack too fast. Like, if you look at a game like 7 Days to Die, where you can feasibly use melee weapons, because when you get close to a zombie, they swing at you, but it's not immediate. Like, they swing like the undead. Why is there a hole in my roof? Why are there holes in the building? The fuck happened? Anyway, I forgot what I was rambling on about. Happens when you go schizo. Yeah, but I think... You got any tips? For me, it was just always, literally always be schizo. Because if you're playing PvP, always be schizo. People are always going to be, you know, out for you. You know, if you die, you know, if you've got a friend and you die, or if you're low on health, they're not going to really be bothered in helping. They're just worried about, like, what cool stuff you've got. Which makes sense. Better me than you, like, sort of thing. But I mean, I can't wait for zombies. I will probably play it when it comes out. Whether or not I do a video on it, that's yet to be more if I can be arsed. But, you know, I can't fault the game mode, just the execution of it's fucking piss poor. I'm just in a position now where I don't have to give a shit what happens. I was honestly sick of glazing them anyway. But, no. Well, you know, credit where it's due, I'd give. I also can't wait to rip into the fuckers when the like, time comes. Keep saying that, but and I really do hope this snow's gonna thaw sometime soon. Then once the snow thaws, I can really start expanding stuff. Like, it has no effect on gameplay, but I just hate building in snow. See, it's melting that way. Or is it? No. Yeah, the specks are because of the grass. Okay. Honestly, I never really spoke much about zombies in Platinum 5. We had like a well, it's probably still there, be real. But we had like a content creator channel where we could ask questions and shit. And I never really asked about zombies in there because it wasn't really the main thing I was, dare I say, like after or whatnot. But I keep swearing I hear like a zombie up here. Just sort that out. Like, I didn't ask about it too much because it didn't really bother me. I was just more focused on what was coming to open world and whatnot. But I did like the civilian rifles that were coming. I mean, that had to happen. Let's be real. You can't be running around New York with an AUG. But in the same breath, like, if it were to get cancelled, say, it wouldn't bother me too much. Oh shit. What is happening? Chicken jockey! Oh, for fuck's sake. Fucking hell. That was frustrating. Hold on a minute. Backing up. Okay. That didn't scare me. Slightly. Not even in the slightest. In fact, I might just want to light all of that up. Back to that music disc as well. Awesome. Too far off me needing some scrant. Oh, I killed a chicken. That was fucking stupid. I keep killing. Well, not keep, but you know. I need to stop killing mobs like that. Like a chicken jockey or... Oh, I didn't know they could spawn out that way. Like, for example, if I find a chicken jockey, stop killing it. Because I need to farm chickens. for, say, eggs and shit. Or PvP hit rate? I haven't played PvP in ages, man. I mean, I haven't played the game in a while. As a whole. Because, honestly, like I said, I'm just falling out of love with it. Because there's been all this shit going on in the background. That's just like slowly knocking the love of the game for me. That might have been the first chicken I've ever actually killed. Yeah, I've killed one chicken. How many days have I survived? 121. Still gunpowder. I swear I gave you other trades. Like, you are supposed to be able to, like, I changed the trades, and I gave him really common stuff, like bones that I'm not gonna need. Just to, like, get rid of stuff that, you know, I'm not gonna need. I could probably do worms. I don't need them. They're, you know, I'm not playing the Zawa mod like that. String I could maybe do. It's annoying how you have to sell blocks of lapis and redstone now. Yeah, that's the thing. I play PvP. I'll get bored playing PvP, so I'll play open world. And I'll get bored of open world. So I'll go back and play PvP. And then I get stuck in that little loop, I suppose, of I don't want to play either, so I just play something random. Which is kind of like my version of a 2-week Minecraft phase, almost. Like, instead of getting bored playing Minecraft, I get bored of playing Black Hawk and doing that loop of I hate open world, I hate PvP, I hate open world, I hate PvP. And then I just go back and forth. And inevitably I just play Minecraft for like 3 fucking weeks, neglect to make a video on Black Hawk. Then again, nothing updates. So there's no real content to make a video on. Like, if they just added something that would give you constant repetitiveness, like challenges. Like I said, okay, HQ gives you that sense of repetitive, you know, good repetitive gameplay. I have maxed out my HQ with full S+ employees. I have 1.97 million cash. And I've set my staff now instead to precious metals because I just literally don't get on enough to make fuel worth selling. So there just comes a point where you cannot be fucking bothered to just hop on and sell fuel. So I just changed the metal. There is very little reason for me to play anymore. Like, especially now that I've been fucking banned out of Discord. Like, I know I sound like a fucking, like a petulant child saying that. But genuinely, there is very little joy. That's the worst part about being an adult. Like, everything is far darker, everything is sadder, I have no money, I can't get a job, I'm not fit enough for the army, apparently. That's why I've been medically discharged. Not fit enough. I'm not fit enough. More a case of I got injured and they wouldn't fucking fix me. You know, I'm still getting death threats over the Platinum 5 ban. And when I've reached out to people about them, who are in a position to be able to stop them, they've just literally fucked me off and say it's not their job. So that's where I'm at. I feel like I'm always miserable. But that's a long-standing thing. You know. Obviously worse, you know, it's a bit worse now, given the fact that a community that I loved now wishes I was dead. And the people who are supposed to uphold that community are refusing to do anything about it because effectively I'm not their responsibility. I go and enlist in the army, get injured, get told it's not their responsibility. There feels like eventually there's a point where no one looks out for you in life, and that's where I am. No one, like, it seems, wants to know me. Not want to know me as much as wants to, like, be concerned, or what's the word? I can't think of the word. It's gonna play on my mind. But that's my little rant of a friend messaging me. That's where I am. Sorry. Like, I know it's a bit of a downer, and normally I'm getting messages now on, like, Instagram and shit. Like, that's the worst part of being an adult. You just genuinely... I did. Well, I've been enlisting for a year. Caleb, are you in the Discord, the YouTube Discord? Because I was posting in there about it. I put a couple of pictures up there, and, like, I was having fun. I got injured, and then it was an old injury that I picked up, like, in secondary school, and then I was trying to get, like, rehabbed for it, so I could continue enlisting and, like, well, continue on my training, because I was at basic training. And then they were like, for 2 weeks, they were saying, you know, we'll carry you on your physio as you are now, and then after this, we'll put you into a new platoon, which is gonna focus on your like your healing process. And then they came to me on the 4th week and said, actually, you're not eligible for this rehabilitation platoon. So they carried me on just to say, actually, it's not our job to fix you. So now I've come out of the military with an injury, with no support from the military now. Like, they're not going to set me up with anything because, like I say, it's not their responsibility. And I've got to rebook to my old GP. I'm gonna sort that later when I stop streaming. When I stop streaming tonight, I'm gonna, today, I'm going to my GP's in the afternoon, and I'm gonna get signed back on there, and then I'm gonna see if I can get physio there, or signed onto a physio. But that's like me at the minute. That's where I'm at. It was always a dream to join the army, and then I just got told I was... Genuinely, this is not actually me exaggerating it. They literally turned around to me and said that you're broken. Like, I'm broken. And as such, they can't do anything. So, that was like their reason. It was literally, you're broken, we can't do nothing. Like, I've got the paperwork up there, actually. Which I'm not going to put on screen, because like my national insurance number's on there and everything. But it's heavy, but it's nothing I'm not used to, dare I say. There's a creeper down there. Oh, not anymore, he's gone. I'm going to chuck my jacket off, it's getting quite warm here. Keys are in there. Either way, I'm going out for drinks at the end of the week. So, that's to look forward to. A couple of pints with my mates. That's one thing I know it sounds bad out of context, and like, Platinum 5 would disassociate with me for saying, even talking about this. I'm not drinking bad. I'm not bad for it. Like, it is just a few pints. Like, Platinum 5 never liked me drinking, or talking about me drinking. And it was kind of funny. They used to get so pressed about, like, oh, you can't talk about alcohol in a server full of kids. It's like, at least I'm not telling them to fucking shoot up heroin. Oh, Mum's texting me now. No, I wasn't infantry. I was considering infantry, but I didn't in the end. I switched over to logistic. I was going to go into the Royal Logistic Corps as a driver. So I'd be like driving around all the equipment and shit. So you keep giving me gunpowder. There are other trades, you know. I was thinking of going infantry and going into like a sharpshooter role, but I was fine with what I picked. I actually was looking quite forward to it as well. I was looking like it's gonna be a decent little career. No. Son of a... Look, every day's 3 trades as well. That's fucking annoying. To be fair, I mean, it's emeralds, so fuck it. Yeah, but like Platinum 5, they banned credible. For in fact, if I tab out, I'll try and find the ban. Here we go. Hates the game and its developers. Why are you even here then? Sentenced to touch grass by Nar himself. No comment. Yeah, he was sentenced to touch grass, which is ironic. I mean, I was actually offering at one point to help with, like, not development, but references, say, for development. I.e., I was like, you know, one thing I do know, actually, that I don't know if the devs know. I mean, I think they know. You'd think they'd know. But the L85 reload is wrong. The empty reload, it has you operating the bolt release, which is accurate on the SA80, and then you reach over and you, for some reason, you tap. I think it's supposed to be you tap the the bolt, well, the bolt holder toggle thing. I forgot the name of it. So with the L85, right? It's a bullpup, obviously. You've got the I forgot the name of it. The dust covers here, and the chamber is here. You pull the bolt back with the charging handle that's attached directly to the bolt. There's no charging handle like on a fucking M4. It's directly attached to the bolt carrier. Pull it back, and there's a lever you can flick down to hold it open for cleaning. They seem to think, Platinum 5 and, like, well, LOL guy, who's the animator, seems to think that when you reload, you tap that, and it releases the bolt. No. The bolt releases here. It's pretty much behind the trigger on the left. But I mean, I think I've told MB about it in FactProv, because I've handled an SA-80. Like, that was one of the things that I was doing in basic training. I was, at the time, working with L85s. That's bugging me. It's just a straight line from there to there, of course. That's going to bug me. Solid. Yeah, I was actually operating and handling the SA-80 for a time. And I can tell you, the reload in Black Hawk is way wrong. It's well off. No, there's no other way about it. Our logistical network is terrible. So, while I was on the base, I'm not going to say which base, but if you know how our training works, you'll know which one of two it could have been. We use the L85A2, the L85A3. We're issuing the KS1 Special Forces capable units, SFSG, Rangers, I think 18th Signals are getting it as well. Although they might still use the C8. And then we are also now opening the floodgates for a new infantry rifle. So we're still phasing out the L85A2. So training regiments, such as the one I was in, and even some frontline regiments use it in training. It's not seen frontline use, but it's still being, it's still kept in armories. And then the L85A3 is a standard combat rifle, so pretty much every infantry regiment uses that in, used in Afghanistan. Would use it if we were to, say, go to war right now. And then we're buying KS1s, or I don't know if we're manufacturing them here, or shipping them from America. Buying the KS1 from Knight's Armament Company to issue to special operations capable units. So, not special forces, but can do that job. So Rangers, SFSG, tier 2 units pretty much. And then we're also looking for a new rifle after only just being able to get the L85A3 into pretty much, give or take, full-time use. I never got a chance to use the A3 because we were trained on the A2, which, why? I would have gone into a unit where I would have used the L85A3, and I have no clue how to use it. But hey, I can use the outdated as fuck rifle. Military's weird. But hey ho, I'm broken according to them, so. I don't think I've mapped out this cave properly. Like, I've not been through all of it, and it's like right on my doorstep. Like, if... Honestly, though, if they wanted... I don't mind helping with the L85, even if I am banned. Because, like, it... To a point irritates me how incorrect the animation is. It's such a rookie mistake, honestly. Holy shit. Oh my... What in the ever-loving fuck is going on? Oh, here I am. Okay, I know where I am. Could one of you please drop me a potato? Like, that's one thing I need. Potatoes. The L85 would be great, though. It's got its shortcomings, but... How long have I been... Honestly, you will find a lot of militaries are corrupt. It probably isn't just your own. There is probably some degree of corruption in the British military. Like, with the way that some of the contracts are handled here. You think, really? I mean, the corruption here is mostly in the fucking government, but hey. I'll get arrested for that as well, watch. Like, it's bad in the UK. Holy fucking voice crack. God, this... I don't know how long season... Hold on. I want to Google this quickly. How long do seasons last in Serene Seasons? Eight in-game days for the 3 sub-seasons. Just wait. Saying I can... Say about like sub... Yeah. See, look. Nothing on there. No, but Okay. A full year is 96 in-game days, as each of the 12 sub-seasons last 8 in-game days, with sub-seasons being early, mid, and late. So, yeah, the default duration of each season is 24 days. That's annoying. I don't even know, to be fair, if I'm in... what stage I'm in. Because I'm in a plains, so I don't know if that's like a temperate snow. Like, you only get it during late. Or... like, this might even be... like, late autumn. Honestly, that Minecraft snow just makes me nostalgic. It's one of those things that they never changed. So this is just... fair, I like how the village looks from a distance. That's quite a sight. Honestly, I might just call it there, because I'm getting quite hungry actually. I'm gonna grab some scran. I might continue in a bit. But yeah. I'll probably, if you've got any questions about what's gone on, like in the background of this whole fucking thing, just let me know on Discord. That's where I'll be replying, like, basically. Look, the snow's thawing there. I mean, look at that, like, how there's like a giant ice sheet basically there. I don't know why it's like an ice sheet, like a protrusion there. That's a bit random. I mean, that's just like, I like the look of that. That hasn't even snowed. But yeah, that's where I'm probably going to head off, to be honest. Oh. Yeah, I'm going to head off then. Because I'll just sleep and then go up there, because I'm getting a bit hungry. I've been out and bought a like a ready cook thing. I'm going to stick that on. It's the best part about being grown up. You have to cook your own shit. And more dino nuggets, man. But yes, thank you all for the, the ones that pulled up today. And I will hopefully see you all when I next do. See yous.